YouTube, what is up? So, Apple is coming out with their AirPod Max 2s. Now, you can go ahead and order these online. I did. The deliveries between the 1st and the 6th of April. Yeah, I don't know. That's quite the window. I couldn't pick them up at my local Apple store. They were saying they were unavailable, so I don't even know what's up with that.
Good morning!
There's not a lot of physical change, if at all. I don't think there's any. But there is one change that brings you a bunch of upgrades. Now, why did I go ahead and decide to
Today, Junior?
get the AirPod Max 2s this time around? And is it something that you should consider buying? Let's get into it. Now, when it comes to the AirPod Max 2s compared to the previous iterations, everything's the same.
Except for that one component, which he's gonna bring it up here in a minute.
The same weight, the same hardware, the same everything. The strap, I forget what they call it, the canopy? Canopy. That's the canopy.
Well, that's crazy that you knew that.
There's some new colors. I got the midnight ones. There's some purple ones, some orange ones. When you go to the comparison list on the Apple site, even the colors, it didn't even tell you what the old colors were. It's still the same colors. I don't know.
It's weird.
The crown, the removable cups, all that goodness. Again, same weight. I heard that these are pretty heavy.
There's that word again, heavy.
The one change that they made was from the H1 chip to the H2 chip, which the H2 was introduced back in the AirPod Pro 2s, and they're already at 3s, and I believe they're also in the AirPod 4s. So the H2 chip's been around for a minute, but now that this has happened, you go from Bluetooth 5 to Bluetooth 5.3, better range and all that. If I'm not mistaken, the MacBook Neo, which is $600, $50 more for a whole laptop, they got Bluetooth 6. It's all in the chip. The Bluetooth's in the chip.
Aha!
And one of the things that they're saying with the AirPod Pro Max, dude, I've been saying AirPod Pros for so long, I can't, AirPod Max. It just doesn't roll off the tongue. AirPod Pros, you can kind of make that plural when you're talking about it. AirPod Maxes.
You're funny.
The new chip, you get 1.5 times better noise cancellation, which I heard that the regular Maxes were great. If you can make it even better,
Noise.
you'll also get live translation, adaptive audio, and also have conversation awareness that kind of reduces the background noise and focuses more in the person that you're talking to, which is pretty cool. Oh, and also too, I think you can do that if someone's calling, you can shake your head no, and it'll end the call, or you can say yes and it'll pick up the call. Cool. The features are great. I've had them on my AirPod Pro 3s and the 2s. I've had AirPods since the first generation of AirPods, which to me, those were the most comfortable. The second gens added a couple of features or something like that, or wireless charging case. And then they went to the 3, not comfortable. The AirPod 4s are more comfortable, and they do offer some noise cancellation, but come on, that's not really, the only way you're going to get noise cancellation is the silicone tips or foam tips that, plug up the hole.
What the?
You got to plug up the hole if you want the noise cancellation. Which that brings me to my issue.
Well, back to it then.
I'm not good with in-ear. I've tried all the different tips. It's just not comfortable. I don't see myself out and about on the town, with the cans on my head. This is probably going to be more around the house. I'm still going to use my AirPod Pro 3s for travel because it's convenient. But as far as around the house, I usually connect to a Bluetooth speaker.
Oh, Muffin, it's so hard being you.
Is this something you should consider getting? I don't know. If you have the originals with the Lightning connector, maybe. Because, last year before last, they came out with the exact same AirPod Maxes as the originals. They just added USB-C and I think maybe lossless. I don't know, lossless. I'm no audiophile. I just want it to sound good.
See?
$550. That's a lot of cheese to be spending on some headphones. But should you upgrade? I don't think so. Unless those features, the H2 chip, really intrigues you, or you have the Lightning and you need USB-C. But other than that, for that price, I don't know. Like I said, I didn't have the previous version. I can't really say yay or nay, but I wouldn't. However, if you're a new buyer like me, I don't know. It's only the $550. That's a lot of bread. That's a lot of cheese. Once they get delivered, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do an unboxing and first impressions and all that kind of stuff. If you guys want to go ahead and sub to the channel, and so you guys can check that out. Y'all, I appreciate you listening to me rant and rave. Thanks for coming by. Peace and love. Maxis with the AirPod Maxis 2 Zuzus. Okay.